One of the most common questions I get from people I meet or clients is how do I film on my cell phone? The quality of cell phones today, both for image and sound, is phenomenal. And that allows you to create your own videos at home or at your office, get more viewers, get more followers, and even convert some of them into real paying clients all by yourself. In today's video, I'm going to show you how in 4 simple steps you can film a video on your cell phone like a pro. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Omer Barsadeh and I own a video production company that helps small and medium-sized businesses create very powerful video campaigns. If you didn't subscribe yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure to enable the notification button as well so you can keep up to date on all the best tricks and tips on how you can create very powerful videos just by yourself. In addition to the tips I'm giving in this video, I also put in the comments below a few links to different equipment pieces that I'm suggesting throughout this video. So let's dive into it, filming your own video on your own cell phone. We all know that videos are the most powerful tool today to engage with your audiences. While the content and the message of the video is the most important thing, the quality of filming and sound recording can give you extra points. Usually for my professional videos, I'm using a little higher quality both cameras and sound recording devices. And today I'm showing you how to create your own powerful video on just a cell phone. So what are we going to cover today? First is going to be the setup, the environment we're filming at. Second is going to be filming and camera setup. Third is going to be lighting. Fourth is going to be sound recording. First, setting in general. So one of the most common questions is where should I film? My recommendation would be start indoors. You can film at your home, at your office, or any different environment, but as long as it's indoors, you can really control the camera, the lighting, the sound, so there are no interruptions. Choose a nice spot to film at. It can be your living room, it can be your bedroom. Just make sure that it looks very nice and inviting. Once you set up the camera, make sure that everything in the frame looks great. You can bring in some plants, books, games, food accessories, whatever it is that might add some value to the subject you're talking about. Second step is camera setting and framing. There are a few ways that you can film your own video. You can hold it by hand, you can use a selfie stick or a gimbal, and you can use a tripod as well. My recommendation is that if you're just starting out, start with something stable that can allow you to focus on the message that you need to deliver with no distractions. Holding the camera by hand might get you very distracted while you're trying to figure out whether you're in the frame or not, and the result might be that things will be cropped out or shaky and it won't look good. You can place your camera on something kind of stable, on a chair or a desk or a bookcase, but just make sure that if you hit record and pause, the camera doesn't move, because that can create a different frame every time and it's not going to be consistent. You can use a selfie stick or a gimbal, which can give you a little better, more stabilized kind of shot, but then again, things will be cropped out or shaky and it might take away from the attention you should give to the content you're delivering. The safest way to go would be to use a tripod. It's very easy to find online, they're very, very affordable, and they give your video a very sophisticated look that you can control. You can move it a little, you can pan it to the right or the left, you can tilt it up or down, and it's going to stay like that throughout the whole video. There are different phone holders for different tripods. This is one that I'm using that is very easy to set up. It holds the phone perfectly, easy to connect and disconnect. Then comes the question, how do you position yourself within the frame? Personally, I like standing up while recording my videos. I am a person who talks a lot with his hands, I'm sorry, but standing up is very natural for me, so I'm really able to talk the way I talk usually when I'm talking to a person. Some people prefer to sit down, which is totally okay as long as you're not sinking into your seat or you're feeling uncomfortable or it drains all the energy out of you. So you choose whatever is best for you. But there are a few very simple rules that can make your video look very, very professional. First, you need to define where the video is going to end up. If it's going to be on your website or YouTube or social media, horizontal frame is going to be better. If it's going to Instagram stories, you probably want to film a vertical frame. When it comes to filming yourself or someone else, there are two main ways to go about it. First one is going to be just have yourself centered in the frame. When you're talking to the camera, it's very engaging and you can just be the center of the video. On the other end, if you want to have some titles, if you move a little and create some space for it, it's going to be better. If someone is talking directly to the camera, it means that he's trying to engage an audience. When it comes to testimonials, it's not necessarily the case. You probably want to create credibility of a business or a product, and you want someone to talk about it as it was a third party. In that case, you'll have the person talk not directly to the camera, but just a little bit off. So now he's talking to someone else, and the audience doesn't feel like this person is trying to sell them something. But in both cases, there's a rule of 2/3. 2/3 would be where the eyes are located within the frame. When we're talking about the height, we want the eyes to be in 2/3 from the bottom. When we're talking about size, we want the eyes to be 2/3 to the either left or the right. Just to prevent some real frustration, before you film the full video, test it out. Just make sure that everything is framed properly and positioned properly. Next step is lighting. If the viewers can't see you well, good chances are that they won't stick around. Lighting is very important, but it's also very easy to set up. If your location has a lot of natural light, use it. Natural light looks beautiful, you don't even have to use any accessories, and it's always a perfect solution. If your location doesn't have a natural light, you might want to support it with some extra lighting. A simple light ring is really inexpensive and can make a whole lot of difference. It evens out the light so everything looks really, really beautiful. You can use it just as a light, or you can use it as a stand as well, as the phone adapter also connects to it. If you're creating a makeup tutorial or something where you're standing very close to the camera and the light, it can create a very cool effect in your eyes that is kind of glowy and super, super cool. If you decided to go with a natural light, make sure you're standing pretty close to the light source. If it's a window or a door, make sure that you're facing it directly and not turning to one or another side. This way the light will be spread out beautifully. Make sure not to stand very close to a very bright source of light behind you, because what the cell phones will do, they will concentrate on the light source and they will darken everything out. So the background is going to be very lit while your face is going to be very, very dark. Lastly, step 4, sound recording. Even if your video looks very, very good, but the sound doesn't sound right, that might be a very big turn off. People are tuning in because they want to hear what it is that you have to say, and if that doesn't exist, they're gone. A simple microphone can really solve this problem. I'm going to give you an example. This is what it sounds like with a microphone connected to your cell phone. This is what it sounds like without a microphone. Unless you're standing very close to your cell phone or holding it by hand, good chances are that the sound will not sound as good. Microphones are such an amazing solution. It's affordable, it's easy to find, and it can give your video a real upgrade. They connect directly to your phone, they have this little clip, you can either hide it or put it on top of your clothes, but it really changes the whole quality of sound. Today you can find many different kinds of lavalier microphones. These are either wired or wireless microphones that are connecting directly to your cell phone, either an iPhone or an Android. That's it. 4 easy steps on how you can create your own video on your own cell phone. If you're just starting out and this is one of your first videos, I would highly recommend that you'll find a family member or a friend who can help you out and have another set of eyes and ears. I would love to hear about the videos you're trying to put together and the progress you're going through. Please feel free to share them in the comments below. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me. Not only I promise to answer them, but I might even create a whole video about that specific subject. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it thumbs up. If you didn't subscribe yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can enjoy other tips and tricks on how to create beautiful videos all by yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was valuable for you. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.